I'm outside a slaughterhouse up in Bristol, and you can see the slaughterhouse behind me. We're here today with some groups from Bristol and surrounding areas, basically just giving some time to the animals before they get bolt gunned in the head and they have their throat slit. So there's the slaughterhouse where they put this bolt gun in the head, and then they slit their throat and drain all the blood, and then they chop up all the bodies. And these trucks that you can see behind me, big ass trucks. So the big ass trucks that you see on the motorways or the dual carriageways, they are, in this case, they're full of these spikes, and these spikes will have dead animals hanging from them, and then they'll reach the supermarkets. Oh no, maybe they'll be chopped up somewhere else, and then they'll be put in the supermarkets. But before that, before they get put on these trucks and sent to this slaughterhouse and have bolt guns in their head, the families, so the cows generally in this country are separated. The families are separated. The calves come out a few days, take it away from the mother. Dairy definitely, because humans want to drink that milk, which is a bit mental, really. You know what I mean? It's not really a grown-up, mature thing to do, is to sort of breastfeed or to have milk after weaning. All the pus or the hormones that isn't designed for human beings. It's just sort of just go for a plant milk instead. It's quite simple, really. And basically, so it's all madness, really. There's a load of madness. I mean, there's a tractor at the moment I can hear, but the rest like what's happening in the UK is mental. We don't have to eat animal products. We don't have to drink dairy. And so it becomes a choice where you just go down a different aisle in the supermarket and choose something else that wasn't bolt gun, something else that wasn't gassed to death, didn't have a family. Do you know what I mean? Just have plants instead. And in a lot of cases, plants are healthier as well. But for me, it's not really about that. That's great, but the real point is that these individuals are having their lives ended prematurely, early, and unnecessarily. Like, there's no nutritional need for it. It just then becomes down because people want to eat it, and it's like, oh, I want to punch people in the face. I want to be racist, so I'm just going to do it. It's not very a compassionate thing to do. And like in the UK as well, we're really hypocrites, really. We've got to be true. Like, a lot of people say that they're animal lovers, but actually they're not really. They're just pet lovers. And I'd be happy to chat to anybody about it, but animal lovers don't eat animals. It's not really up for debate. You can't pay somebody to bolt gun an animal in the head and then slit their throat. That's not a thing of love, especially when you don't need to. Bolt gunning or gassing is not a loving thing to do. I'm fully up for having a conversation or a debate about that as well. But unless you're vegan, you're not an animal lover, you're a pet lover. And so we've got Challenge 22, we've got Veganuary if you want if you want to do a vegan challenge for a month. There's loads of amazing animal charities out there, Devon Animal Save, Viva, loads of helpful stuff. And just think about it. Like, sit down in your own time, get a piece of paper and write the pros and cons, and put on one side, oh, I'm gonna pay other people to gas animals and slit their throats. On the other side, I'm going to be more compassionate and more in a line with a true animal lover as well. It's really simple, and you just have to walk down another aisle of the supermarket and just pick something that hasn't been gassed or had a bolt gun in its head. Cheers!